Okay, so what kind of situation do we currently have on silver? Now, from a monthly perspective, we have a market that made a move down, retracement, lower low equal high. So down, up, lower low equal high. After something like this, what do you expect? You expect a wave to the downside in order for the market to actually create the right shoulder of these inverted head and shoulders before the continuation to the upside. Meaning that at the moment, from a monthly perspective, we want to see the market make a move to the downside to go and test this support. So immediately from the monthly time frame, we have a bearish outlook in the short term for silver. We go down on the weekly and what kind of situation we can see. Now, on the weekly time frame, we can see that the market has been creating a clear distribution inside of this area, also creating this double top here. And in approaching this zone here, the market has also created this W formation, again confirming that we can definitely expect a push to the downside from this zone. What we can also see if we check the structure is that we have extremely strong and precise structure at this area. In fact, we had strong resistance here, broke to the upside, turned support, again support, broke back down. Now a market broke the zone back up, and we still didn't see any test of this area. So we definitely want to see the market go and test this very important structure level. Perfect. Let's go down on the daily time frame and see what kind of situation we have from a daily perspective. So overall, we have our downside target from the weekly already identified. On the daily time frame, how is this structure aligned? So what we can clearly see here on the daily is that, first of all, if we check, if we apply on the chart our counter trend line, and why this is not a regular trend line but is a counter trend line, because overall we have identified that we want to see the market make a move to the downside. Therefore the trend that we expect is to the downside. So this is a counter trend line because it's bullish. And we also notice that we have the support from this counter trend line and also the support at this level here. Now this level is the previous resistance, which is now turned support at this area. So at the moment, we have a market that is inside of a confluence of support. And in fact, it has already rejected the zone with this candle. Now, before I show you how we will be approaching this situation with students, so a situation in which you have a bullish confluence of support, but in overall downside target from higher time frames. Let's go and see what we have at the moment from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, what big banks and institutions are currently doing on silver. Now, keep in mind that we have the new report coming out today, but the situation that we have at the moment is a market that went from having 22K net positions all the way up to having 37K net positions, with thousands of longs getting added. But that is in general exactly what you expect after during a move to the upside and after a move to the upside. The important thing that we can read here is that thousands of short positions were getting added and are getting added inside of this zone, meaning that we can expect also the longs to get close. However, we still don't have any confirmation of it. Okay, so the situation is very simple. If everything will remain as it is right now from a daily perspective, so with this confluence of support holding, the market here will just break everything to the upside, and we will have to adjust as traders to the new market structure, and we will be looking for the next opportunity, and I will keep you guys updated. But if for some reason, meaning the for some reason is that the hedge funds actually close their longs and continue to add shorts, if for some reason we see the market break this confluence of support, at that point we have a very high probability trading opportunity, because after the break, all this confluence of support will be broken to the downside and turned resistance. And we will have a confluence of resistance inside of this area with an overall downside target. So this is how we will be approaching the market in that case. We will be monitoring price action with students on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for the move to the downside and for the market to test this very important support level. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.